Howdy do, Rangeroos, and welcome to this introduction to Autodesk Inventor. You might be thinking, I'm scared, what's going on? But don't worry, we're all going to get through this together. The first thing that you have to do when you're going to be working with Autodesk Inventor is find the program. And that is usually right here. You'll see the icon for the app. It's an uppercase I. Double click on it. Now give it a minute because it is a large program. It takes a little while for it to open. Don't just, keep on clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and then get impatient and go, what are you doing? And then yell at the program. Give it just a moment. Here, I'll help you along while it loads. Boom, boom. That was timed perfectly. Okay, so it does take a little bit to load. Now, sometimes there will be a message that pops up that says start working or start learning. If that does ever pop up, you want to start working. Now, this is sort of the opening interface. You'll see I've got some drawings down here. There's a whole lot. I know that initially it gets very intimidating, but don't get intimidated. The way that you want to use this video is you want to watch it for about 30 seconds and then pause this video and do those 30 seconds on your own Autodesk Inventor. Watch 30 seconds more, pause the video, and then do those 30 seconds on your own Autodesk Inventor. I recommend having the video open on your Chromebook and use Autodesk Inventor on the desktop. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to build a basic rectangle today. Nothing special, just a basic rectangle. So in order to do that, I'm going to click on File and then head over to New. Now I didn't click, I'm hovering above New. So again, File, hover above New, and then just go over and I am going to click Part right there. So File, then New, then Part. Give it a second, it'll come on up. Do you want me to whistle again? It's still loading. Here we go. Okay, so this takes us to our drawing screen. And everything on Autodesk Inventor starts as a 2D sketch. So we are going to click up here, 2D sketch. And that brings us something that you might have seen in math class, an XYZ axis. We are going to choose the XY plane. So hover above this and click. And now we've got this, which is our origin. Now I can use the scroll wheel. If I click the scroll wheel, I can move it left or right. If I scroll in or out, I can zoom in or out. Let's do a rectangle. Right here, click the rectangle tool, go to the origin point, click, and then up and to the right. Now you're going to see that the sizes change if you look at that. What I am going to do is enter the number 1, click 1. Did you see it change up there? Then I'm going to click the tab key, and then I'm going to enter 1 again, and then I'm going to hit enter. So that right there drew me a 1" by 1" square. Now let's say for some reason you forgot to click or you entered the wrong number. You can also double click this and edit the dimension. Now let's say you completely messed up and there's no dimension there. You can use the dimension tool and right there. Now that I've drawn a 1" by 1" square, I am going to finish my sketch. Now I'm using my scroll wheel right here. You can see I can click on the scroll wheel, drag it in, drag it out, zoom it in, zoom it out. Then I am going to use the extrude tool. Click on extrude, and you can see it automatically popped to 1" right there. Distance A is 1". I can change this to 1.25. You can see it comes out there. I can change it to 1.5, and you can see it goes more. But for right now, distance A is 1" right there. So now I have a 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch cube. And this is where it gets fun. See this right here? This is your orbit tool. Click on orbit, use your right click button, and you can spin this all around. This is where most students start going, whoa, and having fun. Right click, okay. Now I can actually change the colors here. So up here, see this? There are all the colors that I can choose from. So let's say I choose this face right here, and I want to make this dark brown. I choose this face, and I want to make that gold. I can spin this around, and let's see, make this blue. Okay, so I can go ahead and change the colors of absolutely all these pieces. Now, when you're all said and done with this, and you have all of your faces changed to a different color, you're going to have to take a screen capture of this. The way that I do this is right here, search. You want to find the snipping tool. So you might have to type in snip or something like that. Click snipping, new, and now I can just drag this across the screen and it'll save it, file, save as, cube. Okay, save it to my desktop right here. So find the desktop, save. So I saved a picture of it, and now I can actually save this file. So file, save as, find the desktop. Okay, this is the drop down for the desktop, and save cube. Now, when you are all said and done with this and everything is good, your cube is made and you're very, very happy, you are going to turn in the screen capture, the snippet. I can't open your file on Google Classroom, so that's why we do the snippet. Okay, so that is how you make your first piece, your first cube. Stop this video, rewind, and replay as many times as you need in order to get the concept.